All right, man. Got to make a video about this fucking Dodgers game last night, man. Hadn't really talked too much about. Hadn't talked too much about the World Series. After my Yankees got out, I've been kind of done with baseball. Not that I hadn't been watching it, and at the World Series, at this point in the year, it's kind of like. Baseball fans are watching, people who don't give a fuck are watching, and then a lot of people like me, they kind of like, fuck it, football's on, basketball's on, let's pay attention to that. Like, we know either the Astros or the Dodgers are going to be the winners. But I'll definitely say my eyes have definitely been on this series a little bit more with the things that have been going on. Now, let's talk here. I watched baseball all year long, and I saw opposite field home runs. I saw these big guys that, it's all about home runs now. It's not about, hitting for an average. It's not about this. It's not about that. It's about hitting home runs. It's how you get paid. When you talk about someone like Joey Gallo, you say Joey Gallo, he's a good player, young player. But do I need 5 Gallos on my team? You say, do I need 5 of them on my team? And you say, no, I need about 1 or 2 Gallos on my team. And when I talk about that, I'm talking about guys that are not consistent hitters, guys that have only about twice as many RBIs as they have home runs. We're talking about a guy that hits a lot of home runs, hits a lot of bombs. Basically, like Aaron Judge probably will be in the future. Like Aaron Judge had a breakout season. So, let's talk. So, Mark McGwire has not had his rookie home run record broken until this year. And now he broke that back in like 92. Well, I don't even know if it was 92. I think it was before that, 88, 87. It was back a while ago. So to say that we have had not one guy get to that point. And he was talking about Bellinger. I think Bellinger was right there behind McGwire. He was about 7 home runs off of McGwire, I think it was. I think McGwire's record was 46, or maybe it was 49. I'm not really for sure. I don't really care about, for sures or whatever. But Bellinger was close. Judge beat him. Now, this is what I will say. When I watched baseball during the year, I didn't think, hey, these baseballs are juiced. Hey, there's something going on in the MLB. I originally thought, I said, maybe players are juicing again. Maybe it's easier for players to juice nowadays. Maybe enough time has gone on since past the steroid era. But this is what you got to understand about the steroid era. Baseball was doing its absolute best at the steroid era. We can try to make it, but baseball was at its best at the steroid era. Yeah, it did destroy the integrity of the game, but during the steroid era, it let MLB have its time during the week to get airplay, to get talked about. We're getting to a point now where we have not cared about the World Series. Let's think about it. World Series the last 5 years, we've had some pretty good World Series. But do I give a fuck about it? No. Did I give a fuck? No. I don't. I usually, once the World Series comes around, I'm done with baseball. I'm on to football. Football's 10 times better than baseball. That's just how I feel. And my thing is but it's just blasphemous to me to think that this is how baseball is going to be now. This is, it's hard to really wrap my head around. I think is the reason why I'm not really saying a whole lot. I really don't know where to start. I don't know where to start to say, because my thing is going into this, like last night, let's just say this, like last night, I watched that game and I felt like a weird, like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? And I don't know why, but I was just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? And, when I was sitting there during the season, I didn't really feel that way. I wasn't like, man, what the fuck is going on? Man, there's a lot of opposite field home runs. Man, Aaron Judge sure is hitting a lot of home runs. During the regular season, I didn't bat an eye. I don't know why. I didn't think I don't know if it's because there was a bunch of games and there's pitchers that are doing awesome. There's pitchers that are doing really good. To me, I felt like, it shifts. It's constantly shifting. The game is constantly getting rebalanced on whether, should we help pitchers out more? Or should we help hitters out more? Vice versa type shit. But like, it's gotten to a point where it's like, I don't really know where to go with this, but like what I'm trying to say is it's weird. I don't feel like during the year the game was juiced, or I don't feel like during the year the baseballs were juiced per se. Like, because, there was a lot of, low scoring good games. There were, situations where a team would score a lot of runs, but like the other team didn't score a lot of runs. So it was like, and I don't know. It's really hard to put your finger around. It's really hard to really get your hand around the goose that's fucking up in the kitchen. It's really hard to find which one it is. And the reason I think that is because like it's kind of like, when did this start? This, and to say, okay, let's say this. Like, this is the way I like there's a couple different scenarios. Like, we could sit here and say, all right, so we've juiced balls all year, and this is the finished product. We've had juiced ball all year, and now we're going to have our finished product of more juiced ball. Well, my problem with that is I feel like we would have seen a lot. Like, I would have it's almost like my head didn't get to the point of like, what's going on with these baseballs? What's going on until last night? Like, I didn't get to that point until last night. Like, I've watched baseball all year, and I didn't necessarily feel like there was something going on. And I think there's been talk all year. And so I wish I would have known this talk. I mean, I know that they're talking about, man, they're hitting a lot more home runs, and man, it's kind of like with everything, the cause and effect. It's like, well, okay, we're going to fucking bring these juiced baseballs in, but how are we going to like justify the juiced baseballs? And we're going to be like, well, batters nowadays are bigger, stronger, and faster than they ever have been. And then you go, well, yeah, these fucking launch angles and fucking this and that and fucking, nowadays it's a lot more, you get a lot more money for fucking hitting home runs and striking out than you do for fucking hitting for a good average. And, you kind of hear that shit and you're like, that shit makes no sense. And it makes no sense because there is no sense in it. It's like saying, oh, I'd want fucking 5 Gallos on my goddamn team. Like, I don't want fucking 5 Gallos. You need 2 Gallos at the most. And then you need consistent hitters all through the fucking lineup. Like, that's how you win baseball, or old baseball. Now we've got new age baseball where it's fucking get every fucking Ryan Dunn, or what is his name? Adam Dunn. Get every fucking Adam Dunn that you can find and fucking put him on my roster. I'll fucking take Evan Gattis, fucking Adam Dunn, fucking give me Brian McCants. Fuck, dude, I'll get Gallo, Napoli, give me Judge, give me Mark Reynolds, fuck it, dude. Give me Cruz. I want Cruz too. I think Cruz is fucking, I don't, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, we're going to start seeing teams built completely around, like, home run hitters. Like, we're going to have a team of fucking Chris Davises. So I don't know. I'm kind of like somewhat annoyed by it because, I'm real, like, I'm 100% like integrity. Like, I want integrity like that. I don't even care if the worst team in the league wins. I just want integrity. I want a fair game, and it is a fair game. I understand both teams are definitely. There's not like, oh, the Astros are hitting juiced balls and the Dodgers aren't hitting juiced balls, or whenever fucking Altuve and Correa are up, they get juiced balls, or when fucking Bellinger and when fucking Justin Turner are up, they get juiced balls, but everybody else gets normal balls. Like, it's not anything like that either. But it's just weird, and I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, baseball's been juicing its balls all year, and this is the final result, I'm going to be honest with you. I think I think, we're in a time period where, yes, I think people are bigger, stronger, faster. Yes, I think we have a lot more guys that are home run hitting oriented than, hitting for a good average type shit. It's more exciting, and this is the thing. So think about baseball. Nobody wants to watch baseball. I mean, it makes perfect sense. Why would you not juice the baseballs? That's almost like, it's more like this is the smartest thing baseball has ever done. Is more what it is. It's like, it's almost like, okay, it's like all right, like this is the evolution of baseball. It's like we had the steroid era. They fucking caught us, and everybody doing our steroids fucking ruined the integrity of the game. Well, how can we fix the game again? Well, obviously we're gonna have to give it 15 years. Let fucking people forget. Let time go by. But let's just start juicing the baseballs. I mean, my grandpa used to talk about fucking going to they have these competitions to see who could hit the ball the longest in golf, and him having these fucking juiced fucking golf balls so his golf balls would go farther. Like, I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not surprised. But this is what I'm more saying. I'm not sitting here saying baseballs are juiced. Fucking quit watching baseball. Fuck baseball. Baseballs are juiced. Have it ever you want. If you want to be like a fucking veteran and be like, fuck, I'm not watching this shit anymore. Fuck, they're not kneeling for me. Fuck y'all. Then go ahead. Don't watch it. I mean, and then there's going to be all these motherfuckers, the motherfuckers I hate, the crowd that I fucking hate. The motherfuckers, man, that was a fucking great game last night. Man, that was so great. It was such fucking great entertainment last night. Man, you see all them fucking ads everywhere? Like, those are the motherfuckers I hate because they're just watching it because it's cool to watch. One of their friends is watching it, so they are going to be involved with it. Or that shit, and they don't care who wins. They're sitting there like, man, this shit's boring as fuck. I'm just watching it because my friend's watching it. I know he wants to watch it, so I'll fucking let him watch it, and I'll fucking make fun of the whole damn thing while I'm here. And those troll motherfuckers, those are the motherfuckers. They're like, man, fucking hell yeah, man, fucking bring the juice balls. We love it. And then there's like me, that's like, the fuck is wrong with the 1-0 game? If that's how the fucking game goes, that's how the game goes. If the game's 9-10, then that's how the game goes. Like, I just want a fucking good game. Like, I want product. Like, I don't need it. Like, I mean, a 1-0 game to me is just as exciting as a 10-9 game. Okay, now let's talk about just baseball the last month. All right, let's talk about baseball the last month. All right, so Yankees beat the Twins 8-4. Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 11-8. That's pretty high scoring. Astros win 8-2. Hit tons of home runs. Beat the Red Sox game 1. Indians beat the Yankees 4-0. Indians come back and beat the Yankees. Bunch of home runs in this game. 9-8. Astros win 8-2. Cubs win 3-0. Dodgers win 9-5. Okay, so this is a pretty high-scoring baseball, I'm going to say. Nationals 6-3. Dodgers 8-5. Red Sox 10-3. Yankees 1-0. Dodgers 3-1. Yankees 3-7. Cubs 2-1. Astros 5-4. Now, like looking at that, you're like, this shit ain't juice. This shit's normal. Nationals 5-0. Yankees 5-2. Cubs 9-8. That was a damn juiced game, I'm pretty sure. Let me look at this shit. Let's see how many fucking home runs were scored. 1, 2. Only 2 home runs? I mean, I guess not. I mean, and then Astros, Yankees, they have a 2-1 game. Another 2-1 game. 5-2 between Dodgers, Cubs. 4-1. 8-1. 6-4. 6-1. 5-0, 3-2, 11-1, 7-1, 4-0. Okay, so then game 1 of the World Series was 3-1. All right. Game 2, 7-6. Game 3, 5-3. Now, okay, let's talk here. Let's talk about World Series. fuck the other playoffs. Let's talk about World Series for a minute. All right. Scored 4 runs. 3 home runs. Like, Wednesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 13 runs, 8 home runs. There was 3 of the 13 runs that were scored were not home runs. This is not baseball. This is not baseball. Kenley Jansen has not gave up a run in like 400 fucking weeks. And the motherfucker, I think, has given up a run every time he's been out this fucking series. All right, game 3. 1. Hey, this game was actually pretty good. Only 1 home run. That's a normal-ass game. Game 4. 1, 2, 3. 8 runs are scored. And 5 of them are because of home runs. Not that crazy. But let's talk about last night. Like, this shit was ridiculous last night. Like you talk about these first 4 games now. Game 1, fucking nerves. Fucking nerves. All right, 3-1. Okay. All home runs. Don't forget. Game 2. Fucking good-ass game. Solid game. A lot of home runs, though. See, this is the thing. I don't really know where I'm going with this because, like, if you were to look at this, okay, so like, let's say you wake up and you say, Game 5 last night was pretty fucking juiced. I'm gonna think back on the season and think how juiced it was. And for someone who didn't pay any attention at all, they're sitting there saying, "Man, baseball is just juiced now, man. Every game is juiced." What I'm trying to bring to the forefront is, I don't think the game was juiced during the year. I think that for World Series ratings, I think that they did bring new balls in for the World Series. I think that there are now maybe in the past they changed the balls a little bit, and the balls are different than they were. But I think we're talking about completely different balls. Like, we're talking like, I don't know, but I'm just saying I mean it's not an issue. It's not a fucking issue. Like, it's one of those things, like, NBA has the fucking same finals every year. They're fucking planned out. Fucking, I mean, I wouldn't say that the World Series is necessarily planned out, but I think, it gets to a point where you do shitty enough in ratings where you can't even compete with regular season football games. You would do something to improve your game, wouldn't you? I think I would. I think I would. Because baseball's not making as near as much money as it was back in the day. I don't know one motherfucker who wants to watch baseball. Like, if you be like, hey, you want to go watch the World Series? Like, on Saturdays when a playoff game is. I don't give a fuck about baseball. I will watch a fucking 4-4 fucking college football game. Like, if 2 teams are 4-4 over a fucking playoff game. That is how god-awful boring it is. And this is the other thing about it. Like, you talk to people today, you're like, hey, did you watch the game last night? And it's like, no. So you didn't watch the game? No. I didn't watch the fucking game. I was like, oh, well, did you see it? Oh, yeah, I saw everything on the highlights. Like, that's something else. Home runs, you can see that on the highlights. Like, I don't get why people watch games. Like my thing is, you really sat there to wait for home runs? If you sit there to wait for home runs, then just watch the highlights. If you want a good game where the pitcher, like, that's the thing. This is what people don't understand. Baseball is a game within a game. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yes, a pitcher pitches to the plate, to a batter, but also he's trying to hit it in a strike zone. So he's basically playing like a game in a game. He's got to hit this fucking strike zone, fucking get a strike, and he's got to make sure the hitter doesn't hit it. The hitter's over there trying to hit it. He's playing that game. And then, boom, he's got to fucking play a whole nother game as soon as that game's over. He's got to run down to the baseline depending on where the ball went, and he's got to go from there. Like, the thing is like, there's so much going on in baseball. Either, like, you fucking love baseball and baseball is the greatest thing ever, or you fucking hate baseball and you can't stand it. It's the way you look at it. But I'm just saying, baseball, do we really need juice balls? I mean, there's going to be a lot of people that are like, oh, what the fuck, man, what the fuck. That's the thing. I'm not like, this is the thing. I do not care if they juice balls. I don't care about any of that. Fucking MLB, get your fucking ratings. Like, I've came to the conclusion that most sports are pretty much bullshit. Like, this is the saddest thing, though. I think the reason that pisses me off the most is the fact that, like, NFL is the most compelling. You don't know who's going to be who in the like, you don't know, like, we've got like let's just talk about that for a minute. Like, well, I want to talk about this game 5 though for a minute. We had 25 runs. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 7 home runs last night. Now, looking back at the box score last night, there were honestly a pretty good amount of just hits. When you talk about at the first of the game, before the 4th inning, all of that was no home runs. It was 4-1, no home runs. Yuri hit the 3-run homer, then Bellinger hit the other 3-run homer, then Altuve hit another 3-run homer. Like, in that sense, I don't see any problem. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. I've always looked at baseball as a hitter's game, as a game that you go and you watch the starting pitcher. He's gonna throw fucking 7 to 8 really good innings, and one guy is gonna get one big hit, or you're gonna get a rally going. You're gonna get a couple guys on base, and you win 3-1. You win 4-1. Like, baseball's supposed to be low scoring. Baseball's not supposed to be exciting. Like, that's the only problem that I really have with it. But like, my thing is like, if you were looking for a compelling like sport, why are you not watching the NFL? We talk about the NFL. We've got now, yeah, everybody at the end of the year is fucking 6-10, 8-8, 10-6, or 12-4, or 1-6, 1-15, 2-14. Yeah, everybody's kind of got similar records. But if we're talking about, hey man, like, it's Sunday, and I'm trying to figure out which one of these fucking baseball games I want to watch. Everybody's fucking 80-50, or around that. Man, it's just a regular day here in the baseball season. Which game do I want to fucking watch? Football, dude, you're like, fuck, man, there's a lot of big matchups today. Like, we're talking about last week, 3-3 versus 3-3, Redskins, Cowboys. Who's going to win the game? This is a huge game. Whoever loses this game really doesn't help themselves out in the NFC East. Like, we have a lot of shit. We got a lot of, like, when we talk about baseball, shit, we knew the Dodgers and the Astros were going to be the best teams at the All-Star break. Like, they had the best records at the All-Star break. We knew they were both going to be number 1 seeds basically at the All-Star break. Other than like the Astros, had injuries and kind of folded there. But, they're right there. When you talk about basketball, fucking Warriors and fucking Cavs are going to be there. Baseball, not that we knew that the Astros and the Dodgers were going to be there, but we had a pretty good idea the Dodgers were going to be there. We had a pretty good idea that Astros had a pretty good chance to be there.